Hi. Oh no. 80 Shankar, fresh off of his showing of the Devil May Cry series, which wound up ticking off more people than was expected. You got the diehard fans ticked off at you when you basically just completely altered a lot of the lore in order to make some weird political statements on the state of refugees. And then you ticked off the other half of the fan base when you basically said that Asmongold guy, he really is an awesome dude. You tried to please everyone and you pleased nobody. And you gotta love to see it. You really do. I don't know if I'm a refugee from the Castlevania Wars, but I existed during that period. I've said what I needed to say during that period. I might put that Castlevania video up as a Throwback Thursday, just because it ties back to this particular thing, since I like doing relevant posts. There's a lot of Throwback Thursday content, but I had to double up on it because there's a couple things that are relevant to videos that I'm making currently. But 80 Shankar, I was there when he claimed that Castlevania, he wanted a Castlevania cinematic universe, which was a silly thing to say. I want to make a Marvel cinematic universe, but for Castlevania. Why? Why on earth would you want that? Why on earth would you even bother wanting that? That's such a bizarre statement in itself. But he said that. He did say that. So now, he came out in an interview with Kenny Omega and stated that he was unhappy with Devil May Cry 5 because it took the spotlight away from his Netflix series. I thought the franchise was dead. I thought it was bringing this thing back. Now, this article was interesting because it actually had elicited a response that you'll have to see to believe. Come on. A. Shankar decided that he stated that the headline is false, is fabricating quotes, and it's not journalism. But somebody responded to that with, bro, that's exactly what you said, word for word. Now let's listen to this.
I'm passionate about Devil May Cry. I love this thing.
Yeah.
And I love this niche thing.
That's the most important
thing. And now
thing,
I can take it and hopefully blow it up to a point where I can expand it and there'll be more of it.
Yep.
Right? So and I didn't know that there was a Devil May Cry 5 coming out.
You didn't know?
No.
Wow.
I got actually unhappy when they so I signed the deal and I'm like, yeah, great, I'm doing it. And then they're like, good news, we have Devil May Cry 5 coming out.
Were you hoping to play it before doing your adaptation? Is that what you're saying? Or just... No,
I actually thought the franchise was dead.
Oh, I got you.
This was my thing. I liked Dino Crisis. I
see.
And I thought I was bringing this thing back. And I'm like, oh, this is like a modern fucking thing. This is ongoing. Then I should have done Street Fighter.
So this actually opens up a lot of interesting conversations here. So you only care about things that are dead. They've been gone away so long, and you think nobody's played these things in that time period, so that justifies all these bizarre changes, these little things, little topical things that you put in there because you think you're so clever. It's so fascinating to see this play out like this. It's so interesting to see you feel in your heart of hearts that you're actually doing your level best to save these properties. Oh, I should have done Street Fighter afterwards, like Street Fighter did. Street Fighter 6 is out. Street Fighter 5 has been out. These games are still alive. People are still playing them. Who are you saving these for? Who's actually looking at you like, oh, thank God, 80 Shankar is out here making me remember about things I enjoy. This explains everything. This actually legitimately explains why you had shrink-wrapped copies of Berserk on your desk. Or copies of Snatcher that you probably snaked from somebody off of eBay. The Sega CD version of Snatcher is sitting in the background. Or just all these random things you have on your desk that are just... It feels like you are just a culture vulture. You were legitimately just there to grab things that people like and try to create your interpretation. Like Kenny Omega just said, your interpretations of these things. Your interpretations of these things. You're just interested only in going and taking these things in order to create your version of these things So your name's attached to it, and you can benefit from this. You can sit there and be called the savior of these things. Like we should be on our knees, basically thanking you for saving our dead franchises. So it's not just me that feels this way. So Ace Nelson, I'm my boy Blazing Ace Nelson. Dude, just admit, like you did on the podcast, that all you want to do is skinwalk Devil May Cry to gain clout using your bargain basement rehash of Ninja Theory's attempt at rewriting the series. After you admit that, just go away. Arrogance doesn't make for good cologne. I agree with it. My favorite part is him saying that the quotes are fabricated and the exact quote is clipped from the podcast in the replies. I know, right? I cannot defend this. Devil May Cry was the best news the fandom had gotten, including me. Saying you're passionate and a big fan of Devil May Cry but got upset about a new game because you thought the franchise was dead. I don't think you're a fan, 80. So he wants to be the one that revives DMC. Exactly! He's only interested in his clout, his social currency. His clout is social currency. And he is only interested in trying to gain as much of that as possible by doing... I don't want to say it like this because I don't want to be that guy. By colonizing these games, making these games what he thinks these games should be, and hoping that we just kiss his ass and say it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. He wanted to be the savior of DMC, but got upset that a new game was already being made because he cannot be the one to revive it anymore. So Eddie pops in. Eddie pops in and says, I don't think you're improperly interpreting my words. 80, if you wanted some dead hidden gem, you should have chosen God Hand or Chaos Legion. Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee! I doubt anyone would be mad about it since Capcom acts like those two games don't exist. You want to tell me you could have chose something else when Devil May Cry was not dead in the first place? Now DMC5 made you unhappy because that makes the series alive and not need your help to revive it when it did not need your help at all in the first place. You want IPs that need your help? God Hand, Chaos Legion, Beautiful Joe. Don't touch Beautiful Joe. Don't you dare put your hands on Beautiful Joe. It's the same, I feel the same way about Beautiful Joe as a lot of people felt when they saw those Berserk omnibuses sitting on your desk. Don't you dare touch that series. Don't you dare. I hope Kamiya and his legion of motorcycle gangs descend upon you with flashlights on their heads like great teacher Onizuka, and they basically threaten you within an inch of your life. And then you cower back into the shadows from whence you came. Oh, shucks. Beautiful Joe had an anime. It's not dead in my eyes. It's completed. It's not dead. I think Clover did everything that they could do with that series. There was Beautiful Joe 1, 2, Red Hot Rumble, and the PSP version of Beautiful Joe. So that's more games than anybody could hope for. I don't think that means the series is dead. I just think it met its natural conclusion, and now it is dormant. I'll hear you out exactly. What do you want to say here exactly? Did you word it badly? He wanted to be the one to revive it or bring some light to the series, and that seemed to be ruined when a sequel got announced. Why does he want that credit so badly? DMC is not some hidden gem that needed light. My brain every time I see the word light.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
I would love for Capcom to acknowledge Haunting Ground. I love that game. It's a dead horror game, but I wish they would acknowledge it and bring it back. See, this is the type of talk that brings in. It's almost like it's like the Bye Bye Man. You don't see it, don't speak it. If you say it's a dead game, 80 Shankar is going to come out from under the bed, snatch that game, and try to make it his own. 80 Shankar is now the boogeyman of games. Don't you dare let him touch your property. He's a spooky mofo that just wants to hide in people's closets and have them wish for games to be revived, only for him to bring them back as skin suits. You can smell them from a mile away, but they're there. 80 Shankar, the gift that keeps on giving. Just like herpes. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thank you for joining for this. I'll see you next boss fight. Take care.